Quote the Raven. NiceHash evermore.
Back at you now, Raven!
Eric the Red here, Crypto for the Caffeinated. So if you've read the title, then it's true. It's damn true. I've said goodbye to NiceHash. Bye. See you later. Mostly. For those of you that have been here for a while, you know that I've been struggling with a CUDA core issue with both iterations of NiceHash Miner, where the system at the around about the 24-hour point decides it doesn't want to work anymore, and the miner just sits there in a constant death loop, and I have to reset the whole system, and then I get another 24 hours or so of mining before I have to do it again. I figured it was something I could live with, and that's just not the case. Not when I've got a smaller AMD-based machine that's literally been running for the last 3 weeks without a break, with zero issue. So, I'm sorry, but the JankAss Rig is now no longer on NiceHash, and I made the surprisingly easy move to direct mining Ravencoin.
Nevermore.
Why, you little...
I'm less than 24 hours in to this brave new world of Ravencoin mining, but already I'm much happier, and I seem to be getting stronger returns. Maybe that has something to do with Ravencoin being a pretty strong up-and-comer in the world of new cryptocurrencies. And I know that a lot of YouTube miners are making that jump, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have done it. Specifically, Spartan Mining and BRANDONCOIN, they paved the way for me jumping on this. And I used BRANDONCOIN'S step-by-step process to move my rig over to mining Ravencoin, and it was surprisingly quick, surprisingly easy to just get swapped over and start mining. I'm still surprised at how easy it was. So thanks, Brandon, for putting that video out there. I've got a link to that video down in the description below if you want to give this a try and mine yourself a little bit of Raven. So here I'm using Pickaxe Pro to sort of monitor how my rig is running. If you've only ever used NiceHash, then this is going to be a bit of a learning curve for you, because you don't get a traditional GUI like you do with NiceHash, and that's a big reason why I stayed with NiceHash for so long. Is it's very pretty and it's very simple. But you'll get instructions on how to set all this up if you check out BRANDONCOIN'S video. But here we are. These are all the deposits I've had so far. If we see, I've been mining it's less than a day, so that's where I started, and this is where we are. So I'm right around the 18-hour point, and in those 18 hours I've mined about just shy of 85 total Ravencoins, which is converted to US dollars, $3.91. And yeah, it just works. What makes it even more interesting is around this point where I started mining the Raven is where I would normally have to reboot the JankAss Rig and then restart my 24-hour cycle. But I didn't reboot the rig. I shut down NiceHash, and rather than reboot, it was running when I shut it down, but I shut down NiceHash, fired up Raven without a reboot, and it's been running for the last 18 hours without a hitch, as far as I can tell. I haven't hit that issue that I had with the miners crashing on me. My hash rate's been pretty solid. I did have a weird dip here right when I got to work, which I was kicking myself. I figured, oh well, maybe I should have rebooted, but then it came back to life. So I don't know if this was a change in algorithms or something, but it was around the 14-hour mark. But yeah, you can see I got one miner working. I'm doing a 26.9 mega hash. Just hanging out in around about the 30s all last night, and now that it's daytime, it's It's a little lower, a little more all over the place. But again, this is such a small window. I really can't measure or base how this is going to work just based on what's happened in the last 18 hours. But we can see, I mean, I'm using the Nevermore miner on X16R. It's still a learning curve. I'm still learning a little bit more about how this Pickaxe Pro works, but for the most part, I'm happy because like, I'm pending an 81-cent deposit. So whenever they do that again, yeah, just little bits keep. You know, it seems every couple of hours or so, I guess depending on frequency, they do a deposit. So 39 cent, 31, 41, 38, 42. I'm averaging around 41 cents every 2 hours based on this. So that means I'm doing around 20.5 cents per hour. So if we want to just figure this out right here, so let's see, 20.5, sure, cents an hour times 24 hours in a day. So that's $4.92 in a day, which is a little more than where the JankAss rig is on NiceHash. It's been sitting around $4.70 or so. It would occasionally ramp up to $5 or $6, but it's been living in the $4s. So not all that great, and with the price of Bitcoin where it is right now, which is 8,600. I mean, we've still taken a big dive from where we were even, you know, earlier this week. They've gone down $700 in the last week, but yeah, I'm still running my AMD rig on NiceHash, so I mean, I never had an issue with this, so we're just gonna, for now, I'm gonna leave the AMD rig on NiceHash. Let's see, right now it's $1.50 a day. I mean, it's 3 RX 560s, so it's not great, but they tend to stay on Kryptonite V7, which has been doing all right. Not as great as it was when it first came out, but see, that's where I stopped the main rig, and now this is all just what the 560s have been doing. So we're gonna keep cranking away on NiceHash for now with just the 560 rig, but I'm so far happy with what I'm seeing in Raven, and I'm gonna give it at least another couple of days, at which point I'll check the numbers and I'll do all that stuff. And I'm not thinking I'm gonna necessarily hold on to this Raven like I've been holding on to my Bitcoin from NiceHash mining. I may just immediately roll this over into my Bitcoin wallet, or depending on what I'm getting from it, just start selling it off and putting it towards stuff. But yeah, here we go. We've got the JankAss Raven up and running, and I'm pretty happy with it. And once again, just a big thanks to BRANDONCOIN. Your tutorial made this painless, absolutely painless. And it's funny because I was actually settling in to do another one of your tutorials on between you and Spartan Mining, and how to get the JankAss rig over onto a simple miner. And I was having issues finding a flash drive I was willing to wipe, and then I thought about the Ravencoin, and I was like, well, let's take a look at that and whatnot. 10 minutes I was up and running on it, and it's been running ever since. I'll be sure to update you all in a couple of days once the Raven's piled up a bit, and let you know what I'm going to do with it, and if I'm going to keep mining the Ravencoin, or if I'm going to, now that I've stuck my toe in the water, jump around and mine a few other coins, or exactly what I'm going to do. We'll see. We'll see. But for now, I'm Eric the Red. This is Crypto for the Caffeinated. Quote the Raven, mine some more.